Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are gonna do a full face of makeup and we're gonna go full glam as you can see, and this is the finalized look which I came up with. And if you wanna know how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna start with a primer. Right now I don't have a primer, so I'm just gonna use aloe vera gel. Now once the aloe vera gel dries up completely, I'm gonna use some powder on it just to set that and to give a nice smooth base because I don't have the primer right now, so this works. Focus on the areas where you have uneven skin tone, but with that you have texture. Now those areas for me is mainly my nose and then some part over here. Now don't do this trick if you have a really dry skin, but if you do, then you can also apply a lot of moisturizer first and then do this. I have also done the same thing because I am also dry skin family. Today I am gonna use the Nicka K Autumn Spice palette. It is a really warm toned palette. Now it has autumn in its name, so obviously it has really warm colors, and it also has many shimmery colors which is perfect for fall season also. You can see the colors over here. Let's start with the brows. First I'm going to fill in the ends of my brows, and then I'm going to fill in wherever it's needed, wherever hair is less, and then I'm going to underline the brows and then brush through. Now the next step is to clean up our eyebrow and cover up our eyelids for the eyeshadow. Over here I'm gonna draw an outline with my concealer for my brows and then blend it using a pointed brush to get a very defined brow and a clean look. Also cover your eyelids with the concealer and then blend it using your fingers first, and then go ahead with your brush or beauty blender as you want. I use my fingers first to get a high coverage because the concealer is a medium coverage type and I want the maximum out of it. Go ahead with your eyebrow pencil once again if you feel like you need it. Now it's time for eyeshadow finally. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color for my crease. Start with less amount so that you can build it up if you need. Don't go over the top with the color. Apply it exactly on your crease and with a very light hand just to create a base for your crease shape. Then I'm gonna mix it up with the second orange that we have in the palette, which is a little bit more brighter than the first one that we used, and apply it on the crease as well as on the lid a little bit. Make sure to blend your crease color properly and also blend it with the front part of your eyebrows. Now take the brown a little bit and intensify the crease and the outer corners of your lid to create a nice gradient. Blending is the key in any and every makeup, so don't forget that. And then I'm gonna take a maroonish brown shade and apply it on the lid as well as intensify the crease with it a little bit. Make sure to apply it exactly on the lid properly to give a nice dark brown look. This is a base for the glitter. If you want, you can keep the look just like this. Now take the glitter or shimmer, as we can say, it's not actually glitter, and blend it properly with your fingers and create a proper outline with your brush. Okay, so if you want to pick up these colors with your brushes, you really have to like dip in to press it to get some color. Now in this palette you have many different types of shimmer shades, so if you want you can use any of those shades on your lid. I use this one because I like that. It's a really nice bronzy color, but if you want you can use any shade.
Now I'm gonna take the brown and the yellow shade to just blend this glitter with the crease that we have created. Blend, blend, blend. There is nothing else to explain here. Again taking the shimmer just to intensify the lid. Now I'm gonna take the black eyeshadow with a pointed brush and create a nice smoked winged liner as you can see here. And then on top of that I'm gonna go with my gel liner for a winged eyeliner look.
Now that I'm done with both the eyes, the first thing that we are gonna do is remove the fallouts. I tried to remove it with the cloth and water, but it didn't work. So I'm just gonna go with my micellar water and then I'm gonna apply some moisturizer underneath my eyes to really moisturize my skin.
For today's look, I'm going ahead with my concealer first because I want a full beat look, a full face of makeup, and a pretty good coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead with that first. And as you can see, I have many marks on my skin and pigmentation. So we're gonna cover that first with the concealer, and then only use foundation on the parts where we need to use. Whenever I need full coverage, I try to do this with my medium coverage products. Again blending with my fingers first, and everything blending I've done is in the dabbing motion. I've never done it in dragging motion. I've just fast forwarded here because you guys will get bored to see me blend my concealer, but that's what I do. And then going ahead with my beauty blender just to give it a nice natural finish.
Now with the foundation, I'm gonna add some moisturizer in it just to make the skin look a little more dewy. Just some amount of moisturizer.
Now I'm applying a pretty good amount of foundation because as I said I want a full coverage base, but it won't really work because all the products I've used are medium coverage, and I've also mixed the moisturizer with my foundation to get a soft look. So it won't really give a full coverage base, but it will be a pretty good coverage. Again blending with my beauty blender, and then I'm taking the lighter shade of my foundation on parts where I need to highlight, that is under my eyes, nose, forehead, cupid's bow a little bit, and then on my chin, and then blending it with my brush first and then with my beauty blender. Make sure everything is nice and blended with the base so that there are no harsh lines on your face, and the beauty blender does a perfect job for this. Now I'm gonna lightly powder my face with a compact, which this is a really light shade for me, but I'm just gonna apply it on the highlighted area and nowhere else. Make sure you don't white cast your whole foundation base. But this powder doesn't really have any coverage, so it's perfectly fine. Now going ahead with my contour, and make sure you apply your contour in this method and in this angle to give a really nice finish. I don't want to go heavy with my contour for this look because our eyes are doing all the talking. So I'm just gonna keep all other parts of my face really subtle and soft. But we do need a nice chiseled face, so contour every part. That includes your cheekbones, your jawline, and your nose. I love contouring my nose. Once you draw the contour lines with the powder, make sure to blend it properly. But after that, blend it with a powder brush to remove any harsh lines. And then your forehead. Now take the highlighting shade and highlight your nose. Then highlight your cheekbones with a not so fluffy brush, but it should blend the highlighter very well. It shouldn't appear stark. This highlighter is a little bit patchy. I would not suggest you to buy this, but then if you blend it with your beauty blender, it will give a nice subtle glow. Beauty blender is a miracle product, guys. I love it so much. I also like to run my highlighter brush all over my face to give an all over glow. Then highlight your eyebrows, eyebrow bone, then your inner corners. Inner corners are really important to highlight. They will just lift your eyes and make your eye look complete. But our eye look is not yet complete. We have to do the lower lash line. I'm gonna finish up my eyeliner because when I applied powder it was messed up a little bit, so I'm gonna fix that quickly. And then I'm gonna extend my eyeliner to the inner corners. Make sure you do it as I've shown in the video to get a nice precise eyes, cat eye kind of look. For my lips, I like to apply a nude lip liner all over my lips to give a very nice base, and it really makes your lipstick long lasting. So this is a really nice step and I love it. I used a nude lipstick with this. Now going ahead with the lower lash line, blend your kajal a little bit, smoke it out with the black eyeshadow brush that we used earlier. Then take the brown with the orange that we used and just blend out the black a little bit and smoke it out again. Blend, blend, blend. Nothing works for your makeup more than that. Now take the orange that we first used, which is not so bright, so that it can lift your under eyes. Then with a clean brush, blend it out. Now I'm going to intensify my lips a little bit because I think with these eyes I would like a little bit more pink lips. So I have used a plum shade on my lips in the inner part, and then I've used the same for my cheeks. This is the finalized look, you guys. I loved how this turned out and it looks so gorgeous.
So thank you for watching. This is the finalized look. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please press the like button down. Also press the subscribe button and the bell icon nearby to get all the notification of my new videos.
Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.